Hello, I'm Jenna Fornell with the National Council of Teachers of English, and I'm joined today by Rebecca Sipe, who's going to talk to us about the Conference on English Leadership and NCTE's annual convention that's coming up this November. Welcome, Rebecca.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, sure. I'm privileged this year and next year to serve as the chair of the Conference on English Leadership. But outside of that, I work with Eastern Michigan University, and I'm currently the director of the Honors College.
Excellent. All right. And you've been very busy getting this conference ready. Can you tell us, what are you looking forward to?
Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about CEL conference and all the NCTE functions. But it's really hard to say what I think is going to be most awesome. Excuse me. The Saturday of the convention, that very first Saturday, CEL will be sponsoring a session at 11 o'clock in the morning that's open to all convention attendees who have any interest at all in leadership. And it's going to be really terrific. We're going to start off by featuring at this session, which is called Leading to Learn, Learning to Lead, Leading New Initiatives with Love, Agency, and Energy. We'll be starting off with a mini keynote offered by three wonderful presenters, Chris Lehman, Kate Roberts, and Maggie Beatty-Roberts. And then we'll move into 17 roundtable discussions that are led by CEL experts. And those vary in topic from leading challenging conversations to how instructional teams can improve teaching and learning, to influencing change by engaging the skeptical. There's a really large range of topics for those roundtables, because we know that very few of us manage to get by without being called upon to lead somewhere, sometime, whether we're a literacy coach or a department head or a university professor or a curriculum coordinator at a district or state level. We all have opportunities and obligations to lead things sometimes.
That sounds great. And then that, what you were just describing, was the session on Saturday.
That's on Saturday. And then on Sunday, CEL kicks off with a luncheon that's going to feature Stephen Dunn, one of my absolute favorite poets. And then later in the afternoon, we actually kick off the full CEL conference. Karen Delbridge from Laramie, Wyoming, has been our conference planner. And the conference this year is under the umbrella of a leader's legacy. And that invites us to think about not only the legacies that have been left behind, but the legacies we may someday want to leave behind. That starts on Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And the featured speakers for the conference this year are just a dynamite group. We start with Harvey Daniels and Sarah Ahmed. We're going to have Penny Kittle, Carol Jago, Jeff Wilhelm, and then dozens and dozens of sectionals led by CEL members who are representing every single walk of the educational spectrum and leadership. So there will be something for absolutely everybody who's interested. Plus, CEL prides itself on being a small, intimate group, so that there's many opportunities for conversation, informal sharing. So you'll not only hear Harvey Daniels, you'll get to actually have a conversation with Harvey Daniels if you want to. Our thought is that we want people to come with questions, and even if they don't have questions, I'll have them before they leave and go back with lots and lots of ideas that they can hit the ground running with in their own districts.
That sounds amazing, and I think you kind of touched on this, but a question I have is, if I am a classroom teacher but I don't really see myself as someone who's in a leadership role, I can still come to these things?
You're going to lead conversations with parents. You're going to lead conversations with your colleagues. You're going to get excited about something and want to include others in your school. You may be called on to someday sit on an adoption panel, or to help explain to a parent why a particular methodology is being used. You may create the methodology. We all lead, and we don't always think of ourselves as leaders, but we all are called upon, and inside of school and often outside of school. So this is an opportunity for people to begin to find out more about leadership from real people who are actually doing these jobs on an everyday basis, but also to begin to envision future paths for ourselves. So it's, like I said, it's a very exciting thing. CEL's been my home for over 2 decades, my professional home. And so I get kind of passionate about the things that happen there. The other thing for folks to keep in mind is we weave in lots of opportunities for social interaction. So there are socials that are included each day. There are facilitated dinners on Sunday evening, coffee times. All the meal functions are also included in the registration price. So breakfast and lunch each day will be included, and there's speakers at each of those occasions. So you just can't go wrong.
Oh, it sounds fantastic. Sign me up. So this sounds great.
Do it. I can show you how to do that.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, actually, what we'll do is we'll make sure that we include links in this video so people can do that. To close us out, thank you so much for giving us this wonderful picture of what we have to look forward to. Finish us out with 3 words that you think best describe what all this conference experience means to you.
Well, I can't limit to 3, but I'll limit to 4. We're an intimate setting. We're passionate people, and it's all about leadership. And so I hope to see everybody in Minneapolis. I think it's going to be a phenomenal city. Having lived in Anchorage for a long, long time, and now in Michigan, you know, cold's not going to scare me off. It's going to be a terrific convention site. And the NCTE convention really builds from Thursday all the way through Sunday. Then you pick up CEL, you go home so energy charged. You won't even care that it's winter when you get home.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for talking with us today.
Good to see you, Jenna. Look forward to see you in November.
All right.